what's up, guys? We're here at an absolutely gorgeous basement. What a great job you did with the design on this one.
Thank you so much. It was so fun. I think this one is going to show you so many different aspects of things that we can do and incorporate into the design, and the clients were amazing. They let us do everything that we wanted and more.
And so much more. So we're starting right here at the entrance. This entrance is in a great spot. When you walk out here to one side, we have the backyard, the pool. To the other side is the driveway. And I love the location. We put the bathroom here, but we got to talk about this gym because it just grabs your eye as soon as you walk in here.
As soon as you walk in. And I think, like you said before, it is so cool that we don't have just a hallway.
Oh yeah.
We have like this amazing, like almost like artistic feature of like the glass with the grids. You can see in the gym. It's like, it looks like an upscale gym.
Oh,
bathroom on this side. Very spa-like.
Let's get right into it. Show that bathroom with the green undertones and the counters and that tile work.
We did like the floating vanity, the concrete sink on top. We love color, so we did the green, but still muted, not in your face. Subway tile for the shower, huge shower here.
Yeah.
And you know, it came together so nicely. We tucked away the toilet.
I
remember
love that.
doing that.
I always love
that.
doing
Was
that.
really cool.
One thing I do hate is hallways, but we were challenged in this area. We actually had a column right here too that we were trying to incorporate into the gym, but we didn't want to close the gym in. And you can see here we have the glass doors going into the gym. This is like my favorite way to do glass into the gym rather than the clear glass.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure.
And just talking about this archway for a second, you'll see this sort of in throughout the basement as a theme.
Yeah.
Having this really nice bold archway here, and it kind of shows you kind of what's gonna come.
Head in here, you could actually see, you know, how nice this is. And I said earlier, when I'm in this gym, I feel like I'm in some upscale hotel gym. You know, it just feels this vibe and this look. You know, you kind of want to work out.
Yeah, you kind of want to work out, right? It's so pretty, and then you work out, and then you can go get a drink, and you can go lounge. You know, it's very cool. And then we have this wall for the kids, and like you said, we reinforced it so you know they can.
Yeah, so what a great gym. It's just a cool setup. One of the things I want to talk about is the homeowner tasked you with some memorabilia that he received from his father, and he wanted you to design something really cool to display it.
So we're gonna do a hidden door here anyways, so we made these long panels and backed it up with the walnut just to kind of make it pop.
Yeah, so it's a really nice hidden door, obviously a work of art as well, and we needed to have access to the utilities for the bathroom, the steam generator, hot water heater, and also this furnace. But notice the furnace is actually turned the other way, which we'll get to in a minute. Walk around to this side of the basement, and we got this lounge area just adjacent to the bar, very intentional location. But what's really cool here is we grabbed the ceiling, instead of a traditional square tray ceiling, we created this round tray ceiling, which was a great idea.
I think it just brings it, it makes it so cozy in this space, right? Especially because we painted it black, which is hard to do, right, with the round. But
oh God, it makes it very challenging.
It makes it difficult, but you guys did a great job. And the chandelier, and it just grounds the space, you know, and it makes it feel very, very cozy.
Yeah, and with the round light fixture, the round tables, it just kind of subliminally. We also have these round records on the wall, so it's kind of like bringing you all in that vibe.
The arch of the bar, the arch when you're entering, it's all tying it together subtly, not in your face, but subtly.
Yeah, totally. It's not over the top, but it really just works. So really in this sitting area as well, we have this great wall feature. And you know what's cool about this, right? You got the slat wall there, but you didn't continue that slat wall all the way across. We actually changed directions, which was like daring.
It was definitely daring, and then to also not center the TV on the concrete.
It's so hard to do that.
But it turned out great, and again, like the homeowners were really good with modern and wanted something that had a wow factor, and we backlit it. It just like it doesn't look like a big slat wall.
Oh my God, I love the fact that this TV is not centered on this stone.
Yeah.
It's really fantastic. So I love that we're taking those little bit of risk and we're not going crazy.
No, exactly.
But yet you're getting that wow factor.
We want it to be timeless. We don't want it to be, you know, like we don't want it to like go away after a while. We want it to like stay like this and not have to.
Right here is another hidden door to access the front of the furnace. So this is how you would service it or change the filters. Really unique the way we kind of pulled that off and kind of softened this corner right here.
Yeah, I love when you soften the corner. corner because it gives you a lot more space to come into the area. It's not also blocking your view, like you can see this while you're here.
Exactly, it
Yeah.
kind of invites you in,
Yeah.
and one of the things that we were talking about earlier is the fact that like the wall behind where the wine cellar is, we'll get to, kind of follows that same
Follows the
line,
same design.
kind of draws you into the space, and yeah, this is just a really great spot. And you'll notice in the basement, there's only one column. We didn't remove any columns in this basement. All the others were designed into the design, into the gym, into the wine cellar, into the movie theater, which we're gonna get to in a
Right,
minute.
and that doesn't even bother you
No.
because there's so much going on. It doesn't even.
Oh, it doesn't
come in your
even-
way. It kind of almost gives you a little separation, which I like.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is something that's super cool. This bar area, and we keep saying we need to coin a different phrase because we have the back bar, kitchenette, whatever you want to call it, but we don't have a traditional front bar. We have this great island.
Right, and it's of course it has no cabinets on the bottom. The back bar is so cool with the arch, again with the theme of the arch and the black and the walnut, and this tile back here, which we did with no grout lines to make it feel like one slab. It's bringing in a little bit of glamour with the
And
color.
it's got some texture
it has
to it.
texture. It's just bringing the entire thing together, and it came out really, really
Oh, and the contrast too between like the finishes with the LED light.
Yeah.
Oh my God, just can't really do much better than this.
Right, it feels like it's a centerpiece of the basement, so it needs to be a wow factor.
Yeah, and this just appears to be floating. This piece of
It is
stone,
floating, yeah.
the way they installed this.
Yeah,
And-
there's no seam, so we had to keep it to, I think it was 10 feet.
Yep.
So there was no seam, so it's one nice piece of.
Which is, and they did a great
quartz.
job on the supports being hidden and on
Yes.
the mitered edge.
Yes.
And one of the things that I love about this is it takes things from a traditional bar where you feel like you're gonna belly up, have a shot of beer. This is not that vibe. This vibe is giving us more like family. I get out to sit here with
Yes.
family and friends, board games, puzzles.
Right.
Um,
But then you could also play poker.
Exactly.
And, a nice conversation area because you can see everyone.
Right, and it also doubles the seating, right?
Yeah.
If it's a traditional bar, you have 4 seats staring at a wall. Here you have 8 seats where you can interact.
And so I just wanted to mention we did move this a little bit, because we wanted the seating on this side. We usually only have 3 feet.
That's
We
correct.
moved it, I think 4.5 to 5 feet.
But by the way, they have the room. So
They
why-
have the room,
yeah.
exactly. I did want it to tuck in still in the column, like I didn't want it to come out so much, but it still looked like part of the bar, but we have plenty of space there to still sit.
And guys, we still meet all requirements of getting, because township codes require electric at these bars, and you think, oh my God, where is all that? So I just wanted you to peek at this real quick. So we built these columns and brought the electric from underground to get it in here. So we still meet all the codes and regulations on that as well. The location of this bar actually moved from our original design, and it was a great move over here because we got the lounge area right there, obviously the bar right here, and then over here what we created is you created this beautiful art.
Yeah.
This
So
is
it's
fantastic.
actually metal that is laminated on the wood and it's matched. It's like a
It's a
match,
mirror image
mirror
of it.
image of each other. So it looks like art.
And
then
it's
you open it.
actually a theater. So this is really cool because this opens up huge. So when you are entertaining at the bar, people hanging out here dancing, they have this theater which could be open or
Yeah.
closed. We have the platform here, and
This is such a good idea when you don't know if you want it open
Yeah.
or closed because you are opening a lot of the theater. You could still use it where it's not just like a little door.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is like, what is this, like 6 feet or something?
oh no, this is like 10 foot
10
opening.
feet,
Yeah,
10 feet.
yeah.
So it just opens up the space so nice. And then we did the LED lights, not traditional sconces, but just to kind of keep with
Very
the
cool.
modern theme of the basement. And we did this really pretty green, also to keep with the theme.
Probably can't even tell it's
very
green.
dark,
Yeah.
very dark green. Just kind of gives it a little hint of green, but not too much. And then this chevron pattern in the rug, which we wanted to keep pretty subtle, so it's not in your face, but it still has a pattern.
Yep, and we had some challenges here in the theater when we were building it, because we obviously have the seating down here, and then we had the platform. We had electrical utilities here, which we almost were going to shorten the size of the theater because we didn't know how we were going to access this. But then of course, we came up with this idea of doing the hidden doors and hiding the utilities here, giving us that second row of seating.
Right.
So that worked out nice.
Yeah, and then you still have plenty of room here for beanbag chairs or
Yeah.
whatever else you want
It's a
to
big
do.
theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so guys, we're not done. Come back out here. I can see.
There's so many wow factors. in this
Yeah,
place.
like I don't know which direction to head. We had another column here, so what we did was we enhanced it by faking another column and creating this nice little whiskey.
Yeah, and
room.
we didn't want wine because the homeowner drinks whiskey. We wanted to create like a cool whiskey
Yep.
sort of area, and then we did like the floating shelves, and it's not like one continuous.
That's an
shelf.
interesting point. I love the fact that you broke those shelves into three rather than one continuous. It really just gives it, I don't know what it does, but it's like classy.
Yeah, it almost looks like a storefront instead of
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a closet.
totally. So anyhow, we're gonna continue to walk over here to this side of the basement. Brings us where the stairs are from the house where you come down. And look at this wall right here. So the inspiration here was they were really into music.
Yeah, so they were into music, so we created this sound wave sort of wall. And I was telling you earlier, it's really tight here in the stairs. So our goal was to like draw your eye somewhere cool. And so we knew we wanted this to be a feature wall, and we just lit it up, and your eyes are gonna go straight to this wall.
And it's multi-dimensional too, so you got the back wall and then we kept this away. We didn't just surface mount it.
Yeah.
That did a couple things. It gives us that dimension. It also gives us opportunity to put the LED lights.
Right.
And we took it one step further
Yeah.
and we put a hidden door here, and we even lit the panel on the hidden door as well going into their storage room. Storage room's all finished in this case,
Yeah.
so really nice. Over here, we opened up the steps on both sides. In this case, it was actually essential because the way the builder built this, it was pretty close to the wall, so that helped a lot.
And we didn't do the traditional, railings. We did these cool modern ones again to go with the theme of the basement. It came together really nicely. We stained it black.
Even the handrail is nice instead of a round one.
Yeah.
It's square, and you can see how it goes up. Code requires that it becomes continuous, so it actually looks kind of cool too. And just adjacent here, we got a room for the kids. This is nice because they have a gaming area, right? Cool wallpaper on that wall.
The kids chose the wallpaper.
The double gaming TV.
Yeah.
And on either side we have two closets. One of them is hiding a sump pump. The other one is some storage for them.
And they already had this, so we did build the closets based on the dimensions that they had.
Yeah.
So it kind of like fit in perfectly.
Yeah, so overall, this project in basement is just fantastic. And as I walk out, right, I just look at this and I think this has just got to be one of the coolest like backdrops to a basement. So a lot going on here. I love what you did. I love every detail of it, and I like even the fact that you know when to bring the details in, and you know when to not go over top.
Right. It can go from like classy to tacky pretty quickly. So we have a lot of wow factors, but you want them to have their moment, right? Like each one of them have a moment.
And they
You don't
truly
want-
do.
Yeah.
They truly do. We talked about that briefly, how we didn't do any crown molding.
Yep.
And that's like one of those points right there where it's just been too much with this basement.
Exactly.
So knocked it out of the park.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.